Hello, and thanks for tuning in to this episode of Lights Out, your virtual campfire. I'm your hostess with the mostest ghosties, Sylvia Shults. I'm one of those people who don't put a whole lot of stock in coincidence. The universe, with a capital U, just loves to arrange things to bring us wonder and delight. This happened to me on my visit to Galena, which you heard about in the previous episode. Come along with me on a serendipitous little trip as we go lights out. There are times in my travels that I like to have everything lined up just so, and all my travel plans made in advance, especially the hotel stays. It's just really nice to know exactly where you're going to be spending the night. And if the hotel has a breakfast option, that's even better. Other times I'm a little more relaxed in my pre-trip planning. This is what happened when I went to Galena. I figured, I can find a hotel room for the night when I get there. But the travel gods were snickering behind my back that day. I went to a couple of different hotels, only to find that they were booked up solid. Not a room to be had in Galena, at least at my price point. So I started calling around. Interestingly enough, I found a room at a hotel in Dubuque, Iowa, only about 20 minutes away. This honestly kind of blew my mind, as I'm not super familiar with the geography of northern Illinois. To me, anything in Iowa is west, not north. Anyway, this hotel had a room, so I took it. Here's where it starts to get intriguing. This hotel turned out to be the very same one I'd stayed at several years ago when I went to a paranormal conference in Dubuque. On that visit, I chatted with the two desk clerks, one of whom was Indian. He shared the story of Bangor Fort with me, and I shared it with you in a previous episode of Lights Out. Now, here I was, headed back to the same hotel out of sheer serendipity. I checked in at the front desk with a wonderfully chatty, personable desk clerk. Her name was Angela, and we fell easily into conversation. Really, I don't know how this hotel does their hiring, but they find some great employees. I mentioned that this is my second visit to this particular hotel, and that last time I'd been there, I'd heard a wonderful story about a haunted fort in India. Angela brightened and said, "This hotel is actually haunted. I had an experience here 3 days ago." So what happened?
Well, I was here doing this, and 2 phones and customers here, and there's the store right here, and the owner of the hotel that leads to where he lives.
Oh, wow.
And I thought that he came out of that door and was behind me doing something, like maybe checking the fax machine or whatnot.
Sure.
Turned around, there's nothing there, but I won't call it a black mist or a black shadow. Whatever it was, I sensed it before I looked at it. I was annoyed by a presence that was here.
Ooh.
And it just kind of, that was it.
Wow.
There was nothing about it descriptive at all. I've seen shadow things before. This wasn't like that, and it wasn't a mist, but I definitely felt it before I saw it, and then when I looked to see it, it doesn't move.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Have you had any other experiences in the hotel?
One time, it was late at night. I was staying overnight, and someone had left the television on in the breakfast room, which it's never on, so I don't really think much of it. And this could just me being insane, but I could have sworn I heard my name called from over there. And I was like, oh, hell no, I'm not going over there. And I never did. And the TV was on. I could have sworn I heard it call my name. Other than that, I always feel like I'm being watched, especially in the basement when I'm doing laundry, when I'm folding laundry in that room over there.
Really?
I don't have anything that great to share, but this place freaks me out.
Oh,
I love
that's
it.
cool, though.
I love it because it's creepy. It does creep me out.
That's awesome.
Like, I don't feel like I'm in danger. I'm always kind of a little apprehensive. Security.
Thank you.
Our other hotel's worse. We have
Really?
one in Dubuque. It's not as old as this one. And that one creeps me out too. I don't really have anything agreed on that one. But the one I had a few days ago that I showed her my goosebumps.
I asked if we could go down to the basement, and Angela was happy to take me down there. She showed me the laundry room, which she said was a place that really creeped her out.
I scared myself.
So we're going into the creepy laundry room.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah, I told her.
This is terrible. Walking down the corridor and yeah, it smells like fish. But like cooked fish. Oh wow, okay. Walking down the corridor, there's like a concrete wall on one side and the other side is lined with shelves with all sorts of knickknacks and stuff on it, and at the very end is this great big huge laundry basket with a chute above it. And Angela was absolutely right. This is where the laundry comes out. So why is this? What sort of feelings do you get in here? It's just
I like to
creepy.
get out as soon as possible.
Okay. Is there anybody down here that likes to scare people? Is there somebody down here that's making bad feelings for people that come in? Do you like to hide in the dark corners? We'll see if the recorder picked anything up. I don't want to keep you away from the desk for too long.
I won't tell if you want to go play in the laundry room. I'm really excited because that room is way scarier. Even though this one looks worse, that one scares me.
Okay. Cool. Well, I peeked in there, but I wasn't sure if I could go in. But if you're not going to tell.
I won't tell.
Awesome.
I don't think you're safe. It's just creepy.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
Have fun. Let me know if you find anything.
Thank you. I will. Okay, so I'm walking down the hotel corridor to the laundry room. And I know it's going to be hard to get any real evidence down here because this dryer is still going. Now, it's probably just because Angela told me so. But honestly, you guys know that I don't do creepy feelings. I'm about as sensitive as a tabletop. But I tell you what, I am just getting a weird feeling in here, and it's getting creepier the farther away I get from the door. So I am going to walk closer to this noisy, great big dryer here. That's the sound you're hearing is the dryer going. It's just weird back here. I don't know if it's because of the presence of 1, 2, 3, 4 dryers and 2 washing machines. If it's this massive surge of EMF down here. But I'm getting some weird feelings down here. I'm not scared or anything, which is good. Because you guys know me. I don't do weird feelings, and I don't really do scared all that often. I'm just down here trying to give you guys an idea of what it's like down here. I'll take a couple of pictures of the room too. So I think I'm going to have to disappoint Angela and tell her I didn't find anything creepy down here. But yeah, it is definitely a creepy, creepy place. Is there anybody in this room who wants to talk to me? Yeah, I know. We have a lot of noise down here. How about this? If there's somebody in this room, you want to follow me out into the hallway and talk? It's a lot quieter out there. See how much more pleasant and quiet it is out here? Somebody want to talk out here with me? Okay, we're going to go back inside the laundry room. I'm going to put my stuff down and we're going to play the use your body as a tool game. Okay. Forward means yes, back means no. Is there anyone in here with me right now? No answer. Is there an entity that usually hangs out down in this room? Oh, that's interesting. I'm tilting forward with a yes. Angela said she didn't find any records of anything horrible happening at this hotel. Why are you here? Yes, I know. It's going to be very hard to hear your answer above the noise of that dryer. I'm sorry about that. Are you here because of something that happened in the hotel? No answer. Are you here because something happened on the land that the hotel sits on? I'm already starting to tilt forward. Okay, so it's something to do with the land. Are you a Native American spirit? Tilt backwards. No. Okay. Are you the spirit of one of the early settlers of Dubuque? Okay, tilting forward. Okay, let's try a couple of easy questions. Were you a male in life? No answer. Starting to tilt backward. Okay, so you're not a male. Were you a female in life? Tilting forward. Okay, very good. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. I really appreciate your answer. So, did you live when the year started with 1900? Or did you live with in a year starting with 19? No answer. Did you live in a year starting with 18? Tilt forward. Okay. Good. Did you live before 1850? Tilt forward. Okay. Good. Thank you for answering my questions. I appreciate it. Can you tell me what it is that happened to you that you're drawn to this place in the land? I'm tilting forward. That's interesting. Okay, how about this? I'm going to go out into the hallway and I'm going to stand there for a little while. You can come with me. And if you want to, you can come out and you can tell me what it is that happened to you before 1850 on this land that makes you stay here. Okay? I'm going to go down the hall a little ways so it's nice and quiet. Okay, I hope you have followed me here. And you can say whatever you want to. You can tell me your story. I'm here to listen. I always love poking around places that are possibly sorta kinda haunted, and I'm very grateful to Angela for letting me play in the hotel's basement. And for those of you out there in Electron Land who are fans of synchronicity, here's a bit of food for thought. I could have reserved a room online before I left for the weekend. I could have stayed right in Galena, but I put it off, and by Saturday afternoon there were no more rooms available in town. The closest room in my price range was in Dubuque, at the same hotel I'd stayed in a couple of years ago and gotten a great story. And consider this, the night I stayed there and talked with Angela was her last night to work. If you're enjoying this podcast, why not expand your horizons a bit with a visit to Podcast Central on Facebook? It's your home for the best in paranormal and supernatural podcasts. And for previous episodes of Lights Out, including the episode about haunted Bangor Fort in India, join me at sylviaschultz.wordpress.com. Thanks for joining me for a poke around the basement of a haunted hotel. In the next episode, we'll be taking a drive out to the country for a visit to haunted Zion Cemetery. Grab your flashlights and let's go lights out.